Hello, my name is Chereen and I was diagnosed with having postnatal depression after my twin girls. I had postnatal depression for about a year, I would say. When I was diagnosed, I was really shocked, and I think that was because I had a very set idea in my head of what I thought at the time somebody who had depression looked like. But once looking at all my symptoms, it was clear to see that, I had it probably a few months before I was diagnosed. And some of the symptoms that I had during my when I had postnatal depression is exhaustion. I was so tired all of the time. No matter how much sleep I got, I just, my eyelids would just close on their own. I felt emotional. I felt a range of emotions, actually. I felt really weepy and fragile because I was so tired and I just wanted to sleep. And I felt angry, which was a real shock, actually, because it's not something that I associated with depression. But definitely, I felt angry and irritated by, people and experiences and situations. I just felt like I couldn't be bothered doing things. I lost interest in things that normally would bring me joy. I had anxieties as well, because I think that was caused by my brain fog. I couldn't think clearly. I couldn't concentrate. I lost all of my common sense. It felt stringing a sentence together was difficult. I couldn't speak. I felt guilty because I didn't feel that I could parent my children in a way that I knew that I once could. I felt guilty because I didn't feel that I could do my job effectively. I felt guilty because I felt like I was a rubbish friend and a rubbish partner. I felt like I was putting a lot on him. And I would say one of my scariest moments is, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was laid down in bed, feeling exhausted, feeling hopeless, feeling anxious, feeling angry, all those emotions. And I remember thinking, wouldn't life be better if I wasn't here? And it was in that moment that I really knew that I hit rock bottom. And that, I had to really, seek help. And thankfully, I'm no longer in that place. And the things that really helped me in my recovery was talk therapy. I've seen a counsellor and a psychotherapist. It was a big thing for me to open up and be vulnerable, but in doing that, it was that talk therapy was a big part of my recovery. I think it's so underestimated. It's amazing to have someone sit there and understand and listen compassionately, and to know that you're not crazy. It's an illness, so that definitely was a big part of my recovery. And also, I like to approach things holistically, and I like to seek out alternative therapists. So the other things that I did was seek out like crystal healing, energy healings like Reiki. I also looked at my nutrition to see where I wasn't eating properly. I also made sure that I was drinking enough water, that I was doing just gentle exercise and getting outdoors, walking in the park. And just really taking, I say positive time out for myself, because, you know, I could take out time out for myself before and it wasn't great, but, you know, making an effort with my self-care. So, you know, going for that massage, or, you know, sitting and reading a book that is positive, watching the way I talk to myself, just being really gentle, and accepting help from family and friends. You know, another big one for me, because, you know, I was always the person that was there for everybody else, and, you know, and I didn't need anybody, and, you know, I could do everything myself. So accepting help, allowing people to help you, not feel guilty about it, was a big one for me. And, you know, I'm really grateful that I had people around me to support me at the time. So, yes, I'm here just to share my story in support of the Maternal Mental Health Matters campaign. Here's to your recovery. Sending you loads of loves. You can do it. And if you're supporting someone with postnatal depression, I just want to say thank you, because it means everything.